Good afternoon and welcome back to the conclusion of day 4 of competition. We are rattling through this schedule. I mean, it's been a busy one so far since we started here in Osijek in Croatia. Thanks very much for coming back to join us. We're live for you on Facebook and on YouTube, and we've got another 3P event for you. This is the men's trio coming up. So we'll have standing, kneeling and prone all happening at once. Who will be victorious in the bronze medal match? Who will then take gold and silver? Well, we're about to find out here in Osijek. Thanks very much for coming along. So, bronze medal match between Poland and Switzerland. And then we'll switch to gold for Norway versus Czechia. There's the event details. 50 metres is the distance. And the 10 ring, 10.4 millimetres wide. Almost sounds impossible, really, doesn't it, from 50 metres away? I couldn't hit a barn door from 50 metres away, I could tell you that. I'll certainly be chipping paint off the wall. I've done that before. So here's how it all came to be. Poland versus Switzerland, two nations so prolific in the world of rifle shooting. And then, of course, the gold medal match, Norway versus Czechia. Let's have a look back and a check-in on qualification earlier today. So shooting out into the outdoors. And perhaps John Hegg there explaining some wind, who knows? And Blavatsky there looking fairly motionless and just focusing in on what they're talking about. It's a very warm day here in Osijek, so although, yes, there's been some wind, it gets hot in those suits because of the underlayers. I mean, the athletes, of course, are used to it. Coaches, of course, they just get to chill out in tracksuits. They're fine. There's this Van Penny of Hungary. Hungarians didn't quite make it through the qualification to the medal matches. And now it's showtime. The range is looking great here in the finals hall. Poland versus Switzerland for the 50-metre rifle. 3 positions, trio men, bronze medal match. We're live for you here at the European Shooting Championships. And here's the introduction of the athletes. Well, Fabio Wersch, Christoph Dürr and Jan Lottbieler make up the Swiss trio. And Rico Friedemann is the coach, to the left as you look. He has the choice of making a timeout, should he wish to do so. And Christoph Dürr in the centre, who's been part of our broadcast team, and now out there for his second medal match. And here come the Polish trio, and there's some real world-class names in this trio, as well as they are with Switzerland. So Maciej Kowalewicz, Viktor Scheidek and Tomasz Bartnik. This is a real tough one to call this. Who's going to take bronze here? Really tricky. But I think we could be in for a real classic. So Magnus Strandal, who's our assistant jury, makes his first appearance in a medal match. There's Victor Lindgren to the right and Marcus Madsen to the left, part of the Swedish rifle team. And again, Petr Plavčić of Croatia is our CRO, our Chief Range Officer. Well, I'm excited about this one. Poland versus Switzerland is always a good match. Two nations who are so strong in the world of rifle shooting. Some real world-class names there out in front of us as well. Real treat here on the European stage. So Lottbieler for Switzerland is settling into the prone position. Dürr will be in kneeling. And Fabio Wersch will be standing. So the 5 minutes is ticking away with preparation and sighting shots. Meanwhile, for the Polish, it's Tomasz Bartnik who's standing, Viktor Sajdek in kneeling, and then Maciej Kowalewicz who's down on the prone mat. Well, thanks for coming along. If you're here on Facebook or on YouTube, do remember to like and subscribe to the ESC video stream on YouTube. Also, click that bell for the notifications. Make sure you do that. That way you get notifications of all our broadcasts just before they start. I myself, of course, am subscribed, so even I see them pop up on my phone and my tablet to let me know that I'm about to go live. Never mind you guys joining in to watch. So there's Christoph Durr, who's done a great job with us as part of our broadcast team here at the European Shooting Championships. Prolific rifle athlete and broadcaster. Well, coaches can call a timeout of 60 seconds should they wish to do so. We'll see if that happens. Just before we get started, though, let's have a sneak peek behind the scenes, shall we, at the preparation area. So the jury and other members of the jury team give the briefing. These athletes have been in this situation a million times, really. Everything's about precision, getting ready, getting set up, the best prep you can have, then going into a medal match like this. So Durr, the only left-hander out there. So if you're joining on Facebook, hello to you. Thanks for coming along. You can like the video, leave your comments of support. If you like what you see, do share it on your feeds, also amongst your friends and the people you know. If you are here watching it back at another time, then also hello to you. So just under 2 minutes to go now before we get going. And so Tomasz Bartnik, 36 years old, 6 World Cup medals. Sorry, World Championship medals even, 3 World Cup medals. Also competed at both the Paris and Olympic Games with Tokyo. And Viktor Sajdek, who's the youngest of the Polish trio at 21. Has many European medals to his name, too many to count. Likewise, 26-year-old Maciej Kowalewicz make up quite a formidable Polish trio. So the Swiss, a bit more experience on their side. Jan Lochbihler now 34 years old. Again, too many European medals to count. 3 at World Championship level, 4 World Cup medals. Christoph Durr, who competed for his country at the Olympics. Here he is, now 30, and took a bronze medal here in the duet. So is it to be a second bronze for Christoph? We will see. And then Fabio Wiercz, who's 28, was a bronze medalist in the World Championships in 50-meter prone in Cairo last year, 2025, and has been in good form. So there's no real surprise he's made it through with the other 2 to this bronze medal match. There is the 30-second command from the Chief Range Officer, so we are about to get going. If you're here to support Poland, try and settle in. Likewise, if you're here for Switzerland, you may be sitting down, you may be stood up, you may be just be hiding behind your hands, unable to watch. Petr Plavčič calls stop. Here we go. It's all about to kick off. There's the load command for the bronze medal match in the 50-meter rifle, 3 positions trio men at the European Championships. The start command, 50 seconds, is the shot clock. Sounds like a lot of time, but it really isn't when you're out there. Highest combined total will take the series win. 32.7 is the highest achievable, and that's if we were to have 3 10.9s per trio. Well, just by 0.6, Switzerland have managed to edge out Poland in the first series. That 9.0 from Kovalevich. Again, you say, well, but you look at the other side with Versh hitting the 9.1. So into the second series already. Just over 40 seconds left. Well, 29.7, it's a decent enough total, but against this Swiss trio even so far. You can see there Chiara Leone in the black baseball cap, Olympic champion over 50 meters, 3 positions. Decent shots from the Swiss give them another series win. Kovalevich, decent shot, 10.5. You'd expect that in the prone position. So 30.9 is the first series win for Poland. Always good when the crowd get involved, make themselves known. The breath control on both of these athletes in the kneeling position is there to be seen. Victor Sidek and Christoph Durr, Switzerland take another series win, all 3 shots in the 10 ring, and that's where you need to be. Chris was saying this in the commentary yesterday for the women's trio. And he's definitely, with prone and kneeling, you really do need to try and get into those high 10s if you can. Mid 10s will do, but if anything, all 3 of you just need to get into the 10 ring each time to try and stand a chance of winning the series. So Switzerland go 4 points in front. Well, 2 shots in the 10s across both trios. A shot in the 9 ring for both. So we have our first draw. When you think of all the mathematical possibilities of the totals being the same, at this level, it's not that unusual just because they're all pretty decent. Switzerland 7, Poland 3. Well, Poland with a 10 could be on for something here, and they're over the 31-point marker for the first time. 2 10.3s and a 10.6 is enough just to brush the Swiss aside for that series. They're now within 2. Poland 5, Switzerland 7. Well, Victor Sidek's face, just he looks like he's in business today. 9.8 from him this time, though. Rescued a bit with the 10.5. Bartnik slams in a 10.3, but Lochbihler in the prone position graces us all with a 10.9 and a total of 31.7. Just 1.0 off the perfect total. Great shot from Lokbila. So Switzerland 4 points in front. At the moment, they are just looking like they're in a slightly better rhythm. Oh, 10.9. And we're going to see a Polish timeout. So Krzysztof Dur, a bit like in the duet match the other day, finished it off with a 10.9 and hits another one. So Poland are the first country to call a timeout. So I just wonder how much verbal coaching is actually going to go on here. Probably not too much. Well, Rico Friedemann has gone over to the Swiss trio. Doesn't look to be saying too much. He doesn't really tend to on his timeouts. I mean, he's not the one that's called this one, so it's Poland who are in control. And there's time. So it stands, Switzerland are on 11 points. First to 16 takes the bronze. Poland on 5 points. They're going to need some encouragement from their supporters. .9, it's just about enough by .2. 5 shots in the 10 ring, just that 9.8 from Viktor Sidek. Didn't matter though, it's enough for Poland to take a series win. Well, we did wonder if we were in for a close match. It feels really tense. There's a real sense of silent determination across both trios. Lots of friendships, yes, but lots of rivalry too. And that's what you want in a medal match, rivalry. Dur with a great shot, 10.5. He's doing his job well in the kneeling position. Switzerland are 3 points away from a bronze. Poland really now have to try and turn the tide. Here we go, another 50 seconds. Poland desperate for a series win. Well, Kovalevich, great shot in the prone position, a 10.5. Sidek, another decent shot, 10.5 in the kneeling. And Poland are over the 31-point marker. Another valuable 2 points. Are they now going to chase down the heels of the Swiss? For the next competition shot, load, start. .6, not enough this time. A 10.9 from Jan Lokbila in the prone position. And the Swiss have just had more of the 10.9s than the Polish. Poland know now they've got to win every single series, no question. A draw is not good enough at this stage. So are the Swiss going to close this out? Can Poland come back at them? .6 is a good start. Another 10.6, looking good for Poland. 31, they've just edged out Switzerland by 0.2. Oh, just when they needed it most. Crucial series win. Fabio Verschel well off there with a 9.1. Still, the beauty of this format, just wipe that clean and you get to go again. Shots like that in an individual final, of course, would cost you quite heavily in a 3P final. But not here, because it's about combined scores. Switzerland have just done it by 0.2. All 3 shots in the 10 ring. Enrico Friedemann didn't need a timeout in the end. Switzerland have got there. They're over the line. It's another bronze medal for the Swiss. They'll be taking their place on the podium once again. For Christoph Durr there in the kneeling position. 2 bronze medals, 1 in the duet and now 1 in the trio. Job well done by the Swiss trio, who now congratulate each other. Meanwhile, the Polish fought hard in places. Again, some world-class shooting from some of the Polish, but just not quite enough on the day to get over the line to clinch the bronze medal. Quite a dramatic bronze medal match in some ways. And just the way it played out, eventually all the advances then swung over to the Swiss trio, and they'll take their place on the podium. Poland take 4th place. Still to come, Norway versus Czechia.
Range is clear. Range is ready for the gold medal match.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Osijek for day 4 and the continuation, the final event of today. 50-metre rifle, 3 positions, trio men, gold medal match. We have 2 titans in the world of rifle shooting, Norway versus Czechia. Here we go.
Athletes to the line.
So athletes being called to the line now for the introductions from Christina, our announcer. So here come the Czechs, Filip Nepashal and David Herschelak. And Jiri Pravatsky. Well, how many medals have these three athletes achieved during their careers so far? So many. Lubos Opelka is the Czech coach. Well, on their day, one of the most formidable and unbeatable trios in the world. Ole Martin Halvorsen, Henrik Larsson in the middle, and then the towering presence of Jon Hermann Hegg. Now, that's certainly not to diminish any ability for the Czechs. They're, on their day, capable of beating anyone as well. But these three particularly, Ole Martin, Henrik and Jon Hermann Hegg, have just been so strong. They had a bronze medal in the prone event yesterday. Petr Plavčič takes a bow. And this will be the final event of the day. And the athletes get settled in. So Ole Martin Halvorsen for Norway will be in the prone position. No surprise to me to see Henrik Larsson kneeling and Jon Hermann Hegg to be standing. If I had a choice, that'd be the order I'd put them in. I mean, Henrik Larsson's pretty tasty in the prone position as well, mind you. Meanwhile, one of the best ever, here he is, Jiri Pravatsky, and a former world record holder in the three positions. And he's still only 25 years old, and so many times has graced us with memorable moments across World Cups, European Championships, World Championships. Such a talent. So Pravatsky in the prone position. And David Herschulak in kneeling, as we just look at Lindis Gretsol. And then Filip Nepahal is going to be in the standing position for Czechia. So here's David. He always looks so calm, doesn't he, John? Incredible, always. It's always like, yeah, I'm here. I'm in another medal match. I'm guaranteed a silver. Maybe a bronze. Maybe a gold even, sorry. It was bronze yesterday in the prone. Well, I couldn't call this one. I don't know which way this is going to go. You may very well have your own opinions. Now, the Swiss, they're still here after seeing their team take bronze. And here's Pravatsky, one of the best ever. So if you are just joining us, then welcome along. 16 points is the golden target for the gold medal here today, with the series point system. So each athlete takes their shot. The scores are added up. 10.9 is the highest individual score, therefore a 32.7 is the highest combined total. And really, if you score over 31, mostly going to win the series. Let's have a look back at qualification when all these athletes were shooting into the outdoors. Oh, actually, I beg your pardon, we're going to preparation. So you can see it's pretty chilled earlier on. Obviously, when you're in the gold medal match, you start the same reporting time, and you arrive then alongside the bronze medal match competitors. And you can see the rifles sitting there, and adjustments being made depending on what position you're in. But the Norwegians seem to be pretty relaxed. Likewise, the Czech team, all smiling and chatting away. Here's the most relaxed man in shooting ever, I think. You sometimes wonder what it would take to annoy this man. What would make him angry? Nothing, I don't think. I think it's impossible. He's quite a good guitar player as well, John Hermanheg. Not just with a rifle. So I wonder if they're confident. Norway versus Czechia in this gold medal match. And the real beauty of this trio, because it's the only time you get to see prone, kneeling and standing happening all at once. Whereas even in the new 3P format, the athletes are at different stages in that initial 22 minutes. Now the pressure, of course, lies on the athlete who's standing. The one in prone is expected to hit mid to high tens pretty much all the time. That's kind of like their role, their job, if you like, as part of the trio in this format. And then kneeling, yeah, you have a high expectation, but it's almost kneeling is the one that steadies the ship. Takes off a bit of pressure from both sides. So we've got under 30 seconds to go. Henrik Larsson looks pretty relaxed. Just keeping his pulse down. If you're joining us on Facebook or on YouTube, thank you very much for coming along. We're about to get going. So Petr Plavčić hits a couple of buttons on his command console.
For the first competition shot, load.
There is the load command. We're about to get going. The gold medal match, Norway versus Czechia. Sit back and enjoy. Well, 2 shots in the 9 ring for Czechia. Against these Norwegians, they're just not going to let you away with that. Lowest shot was a 10.2, and even that was from Halvorsen in the prone. Heg on the meanwhile with a 10.7 standing, and Henrik Larsson opens with a 10.8. Well, already I think Czechia are going to have to up their game if they're to stand a chance against these three. Better this time from Halvorsen, a 10.6, more of what you'd expect in the prone position. Larsson with a second, 10.8. Better this time from Czechia. And 30.5. And Plavčić, decent shot, 10.5. And Hirschkulak with a 10.6. Norway take another series win.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, it's so tense in here. You can just, again, the silence and the murmuring amongst the crowd. 31.7 is going to take some beating again. All of the Norwegians in the high to mid tens. Well, Plavčić has his hand up. Timeout, he's called for it. That's fair enough. Lubos Opelka now will march over. I do love that, the confidence and the influence that Plavčić has. As I said, in my mind, in yours too, maybe, I certainly consider him to be one of the best ever And I think, you know, when you've got that kind of reputation and you've got the proof of the medals and what you've achieved, yeah, sure, you can turn to your coach and go, any chance for timeout? Thank you very much. So Czechia, this is their chance, really. I know it's early in this medal match, but this is their chance to try and come back into this. Because Norway already 6 points in front. 3 straight series wins in a row.
For the next competition shot, load, start.
Czechia, can they come back in? Well, the Swiss are helping out. Nice to see. Well, 2 shots in the 10 ring. Nepashal with a 10.3, 31.1. It's decent enough. And it's good enough to take a series win. Privratsky right to aid and help along with the timeout. Crucial points for Czechia in this gold medal match. They're now within 4. Norway 6, Czechia 2.
Start.
Now, I wonder how much of a series win that's poked the Norwegians. Maybe provoking them into another series win. Not quite. A great total from Czechia. Wow. And Privratsky with a 10.7. A very impressive total. Nepashal with a 10.8. 32.0. And boom, Czechia back into this gold medal match. Well, they look tense. Bit of drama unfolding here. Lubos Opelka now can only hope for Czechia to take another series win. Try and level this up. 9.7 is not going to help, but 9.8 from Heg on the other side. There's a chance. And just shy by 0.1. Norway just about got away with that. Just. So Norway increase their lead. Norway 8, Czechia 4. Norway at the halfway marker. 16 points is what's required for a gold medal. Well, some shots in the 9 again, creeping in. Norway have done enough to get over the line. Henrik Larsson with a flat 10. Heg just shy of the 10 ring with a 9.9. And Norway first to get into double figures. So no signs of Norway calling a timeout here. So Lubos Opelka is unable to do any more verbal coaching until perhaps the Norwegians call a timeout. It's looking unlikely at the moment. Czechia need to try and come back into this. They've done it before, and they're capable of doing it again. Certainly with a 10.7. Great way to start from Privratsky. Stop. 29.2. And they're 1.7 behind. And Norway creep in front ever so silently. All 3 shots in the 10 and the 8.4 from Philippe. Ouch. Start. Well, better this time from Czechia, 31.7. Is it going to be enough? It is, you know. It may be by 0.3. It doesn't matter. It's just about getting a higher total. And Czechia, just when they needed it, take a series win and go within 6. Still advantage Norway. But is that the start of a bit of Czech momentum?
Start.
31.0, it's enough by 0.2. Well, we are now going to see a Norwegian timeout. Interesting. Well, Lindis has seen enough for the moment. Now, this definitely looks like something she's trying to correct, or is it just a case of standing and seeing out the clock? Well, there's nothing that says you can't do this. Just disrupt the other team. I see Henrik really getting in tight with that butt plate of the rifle into his shoulder. I mean, all of these athletes are experienced enough to know exactly when the rifle feels right. And you can see Henrik Larsson just going through that motion at the moment. So I don't think Linda's saying anything at all. We've got to bear in mind that Norway are still 4 points in front. So time's called. Coach is now helpless. A nice nod of appreciation from Lubos Opelka to his opposing coach. Well, the drama continues here in Osijek at the European Championships. Despite the score being 12-8, it's actually in some ways felt quite balanced. Our first draw, 29.9 across both trios. A single point to Czechia and 1 point to Norway. So the gap stays within 4. Norway 13, Czechia 9.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
Now, if there's going to be a Czech comeback, now is the time to hit the button. .5 after 2 shots. Is it going to be enough? 30.1 from the Norwegians. 31.2 it is, you know. 2 10.7s. Oh, and Czechia go within 2. Is this gold medal match going to go level?
For the next competition stop, low.
Well, Linda's called the timeout. Czechia have taken the series win.
Start.
It wouldn't surprise me if this goes 13-13. Oh, 10.6, 10.9. Surely this will be Czechia's series. Nepashal just needs a decent shot. He gets one, 10.4, 31.9. Slam. 3 shots in the 10 ring from the Norwegians. Not enough. It's gone level. And it's the first time the match has been level since we started at 0-0. Well, this is anybody's gold medal now. Is the momentum with Czechia? Can Norway reclaim the lead? Another decent shot from Prydratsky, followed by a 10.3 2 shots in the 9 ring from Norway. This is looking likely for Czechia, and it is a really good total, 31.6. And Czechia take the lead for the first time. They are a single draw or a win away from being gold medalists. And if they take this, it's one of the best comebacks we've seen for a while at the European Championships in the men's trio. So Norway, what are these 3 made of? Look at his eyes. He just has his eyes on the prize. Oh, a wavering 9.6. Shots in the 10s from the Norwegians, 30.5 is not enough. And it's gone level again. Oh, we're at 15-15. This is exactly what happened yesterday in the women's trio. This gold medal hangs by its ribbons for each of the athletes. Moments like this, moments of history, 50 seconds of drama. Who will take gold? Oh, Pelka can't even look. 2 10.6s from the Norwegians. So a 9.9, 31.9. And that's it, it's over. Norway have done enough. The 8.9 from Filip Nepashal, just not quite enough for Czechia. And the coaches congratulate each other. Well, a bit of to-ing and fro-ing throughout that medal match. And the Norwegians, well, they're used to this. And they've done it again. They are the gold medalists, they are the European champions in the 3 positions men trio. And all 3 who know each other so well, a bit like the Czech trio. It just wasn't meant to be today for Czechia. But let's not forget, there's a silver medal still to be claimed and to be taken. And Lubos Opelka is the first with his phone out to take a photo of what's just happened here in front of us. Well, Switzerland now joining in, the bronze medalists. And we'll get them all lined up. And we'll wait for the official announcements and confirmation on your screens at home. If you're on YouTube, do like and subscribe to the channel. Marcus Madsen, there is always comedy around when that man is in town. Oh, he's... oh, he just makes me laugh. What was I saying? Yes, YouTube, so do like and subscribe to the channel. And also hit the bell for notifications of our broadcasts. So the Swiss will now be announced as the bronze medalists. So Fabio Versch and Christoph de Jan Lockbiller. Rifles in the air, celebrations later. It's another bronze medal for that man in the middle. And Yogi Pravatsky, Jurka to those who know him well, and David Herschelak and Filip Nepashal are the silver medalists here at the European Championships. And Ole Martin Halvorsen, Henrik Larsson and Jon Herman Hegg of Norway are the European champions and the gold medalists. So that concludes and closes out day 4. We are rattling through the schedule. You know, when you look at it beforehand, you think, whew, we've got a lot of finals over these coming days. So tomorrow, Tuesday the 12th, will be day 5 of competition. And 3:30 for the 3-position men junior. And then 5:45 for the 50-metre 3 positions women junior. So 2 50-metre events for you, both in the 3P. Day 5, Tuesday the 12th of May. And we'll be back on air tomorrow with live coverage of both events. Right, let's have a look back at the highlights and a quick recap of what's just happened here in front of us. So we'll leave you with these closing highlights. Switzerland with the bronze, Czechia with the silver, and Norway with the gold medal. We're back tomorrow with 2 more 3P events. Do join us for those live across Facebook and across YouTube. 3:30 for the 3 positions men junior, and then 5:45 for the 50-metre 3 positions women's junior. We'll close out now with these highlights and recap of the gold medal match we've just seen here on day 4 of the European Championships. To enjoy the rest of your day, join us again tomorrow for more live coverage on day 5.